Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Zenaton, and welcome to today's video for Legends of Runeterra. Today, what are we going to be doing today? Today we're going to be going over a deck, not just a deck, but what is, in my opinion, the strongest deck in the game right now. I legitimately think this is the most powerful deck you can play if all you care about is playing the strongest deck in the game. Take this deck, learn how to play it, you'll get a lot of wins. You'll also probably run into a lot of mirrors because I think the deck is getting more and more popular. But we'll talk about the mirror in a second once we start talking about the deck. The deck is Ezreal Seraphine. Surprise, surprise, Ezreal has been broken again. Some people are saying it's Seraphine's fault. Kind of a little bit, but I'd say it's like Ezreal is what kind of pushes it over. Basically, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you play, it's like a lot of Ezreal decks. You play, you wait until you level up Ezreal, then you play a bunch of spells and just deal however much damage you need to kill your opponent at burst speed. And then you go from there. Yeah, it's a pretty powerful deck. Combos with Noxus. There are other versions I've seen that play with like Bilgewater. I've even seen some with other regions, like, I don't know, like I've seen a Bandle version. I don't think the Bandle version's good, but I think like Noxus and Bilgewater are the two better region combinations. I think the Noxus version overall is better for the latter. It's the one I'm going to be talking about today. So let's go and look at the deck because there's a lot to unpack here with this list. Okay, so welcome to the deck. Welcome to Ezreal Seraphine. So first thing I'm going to say, we are not a hard control deck. Yes, there are control elements in that we're playing a lot of removal and some card draw, but do not fall into the trap that is trying to fight a control battle, because while we'll win some of those battles where we try to play like a control deck, and we will want to play like that in some matchups, we will lose control value battles basically against non-Ezreal Seraphine decks like Seraphine Viktor, Seraphine Vice, Seraphine Ionia in general. We're a combo deck at our core. What our game plan is get a little bit of chip damage here and there, and then eventually we'll play Ezreal and then burn out our opponent there. How do we do that, you might say? How are we doing this like 20 damage? Because it is easy to do. It's not easy, but it's possible to do 20 damage in one turn with a leveled up Ezreal. Seraphine. Seraphine doubles up the spells, basically doubling your damage with Ezreal. Think like the old Ezreal Karma decks. And I mean like the really, really old Ezreal Karma decks back when it was an actual OTK deck. You played Ezreal back when Ezreal, every single spell dealt 2, or Ezreal dealt 2 for every single spell, whether it targets or not. Violent Discord is also another card I'd say is very big in this deck because it copies itself, so it's technically a second spell, so it's kind of like 3 spells with Seraphine. That's 6 damage right there. You have you have leveled up Seraphine, have leveled up Ezreal, play Violent Discord. Boom, 6 damage to the face, all at burst speed. And then, of course, we can combo even faster thanks to Back Alley Bar. Now, I am saying we're not a control deck. Yes, we're not a control deck, but some games, quite a few games, we're going to win just because of value, thanks to things like Drum Solo, Song Spinners, Bars, Seraphine herself, Fan Club President. But we don't really want to do that. It's like every single game for like a lot of decks, we want to be flexible. We want to look at, especially with a deck like this, which is very RNG oriented, we want to look at what's in our hand, what we've generated, what our opponent is doing, and go from there. It's like, oh, our opponent's playing this deck or that deck. Let's try this game plan. Oh, Fan Club President generated like Star Shaping. Okay, maybe we can get a win off of the big Celestial from Star Shaping. Stuff like that. Or another common opener is like, oh, we got like double Ionian Hookmaster, turn 2 Hookmaster, turn 3 Hookmaster. That's quite a lot of damage and pressure we're putting in there. Let's like try to keep up that pressure maybe, or just take the pressure, take the chip damage and just try to slow down the game and use that chip damage alongside Ezreal burn. I'm rambling now about this deck, but I really like this deck. So I'm going to be honest with you right now. I'm not the best at this deck and this playstyle. More combo-y, burny kind of playstyle. I'm more of a hard control value kind of player, but I like this archetype too. This is my own version of the deck. It's nothing special. Like, there's a lot of versions of this deck floating around. This is just the version I like right now. I'll talk about some cards that are not in this deck and why or why not I don't like them, or if you want to play them, and some cards in here that I'm playing that don't get played and why we were playing them. So yeah, just Blade's Edge, just really solid. Kills the 1-mana 1/1 elusive, so you know, Acorns, Vestayan Disciples, the occasional Zoe. Combos well with our Disintegrates too, so we like them. Plus it's a 1-mana, basically deal 2 to the Nexus with a leveled up Ezreal. Gets doubled up with Seraphine, so very, very nice. Telstones is just good. It's basically 2 spells to help level up our Seraphine. Progress Day is solid. Hextech transformation is good too. Aftershock is solid. It's just overall great. 3 Flocks, between just being a good card and Vayne being popular, basically a 3-mana 3/4 or 4 health unit. Flock is great. And, you know, you got our classic combo of Ravenous Flock, Arachnoid Sentry, so just solid. 3 Disintegrates, just here to slow your opponents down if they play something big, if they try to go big, you know, with like, what are they called? Overwhelm units or something like that. Plus targets as well, and it's cheap spell, so it can get doubled up, more burn damage with Ezreal. High Note. I really like the one of High Note here. Some decks don't like to play any High Notes at all. I'm doing a 2-1 split, 2 Mystic Shots, 1 High Note. I like that in most of my Seraphine decks. It's what I'm coming to with the ratios. Really like this card. Most of the time, it's just a Mystic Shot that can't go face. Yes, the downside of not being able to go face sometimes will come up, but I do like that it does occasionally hit 2 units. I feel like it's active. Like, we've casted 6 different spells, 6 new spells, whatever you want to call it, and activated High Note before we've leveled up Ezreal. So it is kind of nice to help level up Ezreal too. 3 Hookmasters. The card's just busted. In all honesty, I really think this card should be a 0/1, but it's not. It's a 1/1. So good at fighting its aggro. The weapons are solid too. Card we're not playing that you could consider playing is Rummage. Thanks to the Hookmasters, you could also play the other draw spell. I can't remember the name of it. It's the 4-mana one. I think you can play it. Yeah, it's a PNZ card. You could consider playing Parts Made Whole or Rummage in this deck as well for a little extra card draw because of the Hookmasters and the equipment for discard fodder. But I feel like we're good on card draw, so I don't play it. We already talked about Mystic Shot. Just, you know, it's a solid card. 3 Seraphines, 3 Ezreals. I like all 3 copies of our champions. I know some people like to play a 1 of TF in this deck. Like, they play 3 Seraphine, 2 Ezreal, 1 TF. Personally, I think that is bait and a mistake, but you can try it out. 3 Violent Discords. I like all 3. I think you really need at least 1. It's not necessary, but it just feels so good to have 1 of these and to not cast it before you try to burn them out with Ezreal. But by having 3, it does let us use it for a actual just removal. I know some people only like to play 2 of them. Play around with it and see how you like it and go from there. 3 Sentries. I've seen some people actually playing no sentries at all. I've seen some people playing 1. I've seen some people playing 2. I like 3 because I'm a boomer, I guess, and I play this game forever, and 3 sentries are just standard. I've seen some people playing Thorn of the Rose instead. I'm not a big fan of Thorn of the Rose. The one upside I can see is, yes, she is bigger. I don't like that she dies to a ping, but Guile is technically a spell, so that does help level up your Seraphine, and it can get doubled with Seraphine too for Ezreal, so you could consider that. You could definitely try it out if you want, if that sounds enticing to you. We already talked about the Ezreals. We want to play all 3 of them. You could consider playing only 2 and 1 TF. I don't like it, but if you like that idea, go for it. 3 Fan Club Presidents. Yes, it's really greedy, but there's not much. There aren't that many aggressive decks out there to punish us, so we're going to run all 3 of these. This card is just great. Honestly, even as much as I love Seraphine decks, I honestly think this card should get a small nerf. Maybe how she manifests or something, like maybe make it so the discount's not permanent and only for the turn she manifests. Yeah, but this card is so good. She can just win games by herself, manifesting like Star Shapings or Grasp against the few aggressive decks out there. A couple of Static Shocks. just here for some cycling, plus we kind of need it just to help level up Ezreal because he takes forever to level up. And then our drum solos, just a really good card. The discount helps us just combo off too. There isn't really other card draw we like. Like, sure, I did mention Rummage and Parts Made Whole, but I think Drum Solo is just so good at helping us with the discount. Back Alley Bar is a card that I've seen people run, I've seen people not run. I'm playing all three of them because I'm a greedy little boy. Some people like to only play 2, some people play 0. I think you should play at least 2. The reasoning for that is it lets you, I think Bar lets you go over the top slightly of other Seraphine Ezreal decks. It helps against any other control decks. It helps you combo off faster. The trade-off by not playing Bar is you can play more removal so you don't die to like Demacia decks or just aggressive decks in general. So it's up to you which sounds more enticing. Would you rather have more removal, or do you want Bar for the reasons I stated? And our last couple of cards, Sputtering Song Spinner. I really just like this card in Seraphine decks as a 1 of or a 2 of. Basically, the Song Spinner and the 3 spells is 4 ticks of a Seraphine level up, so I really like it. Pretty much all the, and since it's a manifest, basically, even though it's only like choosing from 2 instead of 3, you're almost always going to get stuff you like. So I like it. I think it's really powerful. Even if you don't want to cast the spells right away, you can always just save them. Sure, they'll lose their the discount, but you can save them for Ezreal and even leveled up Seraphine. So yeah, I think it's a very powerful deck. Yeah, if you just want to win, just play this. So we've been rambling a lot, but that's because this is a very complex deck. I think it is really, really powerful, and I'm honestly going to be surprised if it doesn't get nerfed in the next balance patch. But let me go and try and play a couple of games. Again, I'm not the greatest at this deck, but even someone as dumb as me can play this deck, so let's go. Ooh, okay. This is, stat-wise, I've been told I'm not supposed to win this matchup. My brain tells me I should win this matchup, but the stats say it's actually heavily favored in the Viktor Seraphine's favor. I really like his hand, by the way. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's just not enough stats, and I feel like there's a lot of bad players, like myself, playing this deck. But we got a good hand here. Hookmaster for Shepherd's Authority, I guess. Gives me some beatdown. But yeah, I think this, I don't know. It's going to be an interesting matchup. I think what I'm supposed to do this matchup is really try to just hit them as hard as possible and burn them out with Ezreal. Easier said than done, I know. So we'll just do this. They'll probably just chump here, I assume. I'll be very surprised if they don't chump. Yep. That's why I took this weapon. That, and because I don't want the scout weapon at all. Would have preferred combat reel, but what are you going to do?
Someone thinks I'm all sparkle, huh? Well,
so, Seraphine. I mean, we'll just let her sit there. If they play Viktor, I'm just going to slam Static Shock Flock. If they just pass, I'll pass too. I think I prefer the free turn more than they do, and we're just going to attack in like this. If they trade, great. If they ping it, great. If they take the damage, even better. I couldn't have asked for anything better than that. Another free turn. Kind of want to play President. Kind of also like passing here. Makes me feel like they have a bar themselves, and they're just gonna slam bar here, or not. Does that mean they have Aftershock? That makes me feel like they have Aftershock then. So I could play my own President, or I could play bar. I like bar a little bit more. Just make them have it. That's an okay draw, I guess. Make them have the Aftershock. Make them have the Piltover Telstones. It's only a 1 of, maybe a 2 of. But I like forcing them. Could be Telstones too, I guess. But Telstones is kind of a risk here. Yeah, seems like they don't have it. And we'll just play the Stinky Wump really quick. If I can get them to pass and they have nothing, I'm in such a good spot. So now we'll just attack in with everything. Seraph, they haven't played a single spell yet, so this is great for us. I could just play her. What was my expensive spell again? Oh, right, I haven't played a fan club president. I think I'll just attack in like this to push in as much damage as possible.
Are you going to the show?
Cool. Just squeeze in an extra 2 damage. This deck does have healing. Ionia Telstones plus, you know, what's it called? Ionia Telstones plus, we'll just start with this. Health Potion, that's it. Shunpo Rocket Barrage. I like Rocket Barrage. I really like Rocket Barrage here. Plus, ooh, this is actually really tough. Shunpo lets me rally and push in a little more damage, but I'm going to take Rocket Barrage because they developed their bar too. Still don't really want to waste a flock here. I could Disintegrate Barrage. I kind of like that play. I also kind of like doing that play because it activates flow for drum solo. So yes, so I'll start with this. I think this is the start. See if this resolves. If it resolves, great. If they counter this, whatever. Sure, whatever. Do not really care too much. And I'll just Rocket Barrage. Just trying to be efficient with my mana here. I don't like this because it does make me want to flock them, but again, whatever. I wonder if they'll counter this too. The deck sometimes plays like 2 Nopify, 1 Deny. My version plays 2 Deny, 1 Nopify. I just like that version a little bit better. Yeah, it's another Nopify. It's okay. That's honestly fine. And I think I'll put Shepherd's Authority here so it doesn't die to a ping. And yeah, we'll just pass. Force them to have something. We'll probably just drum solo here. Nice, nice. Just looking for Seraphine. Cool. I will start with this to see what I draw. Yes. Plus helps level up our Ezreal. Really like this. They've used so much of their counter magic, by the way. Good, good. There's our Seraphine. And we'll just cast this now so he dies. Their Seraphine's so far from leveling, by the way. It's great for us. Our Ezreal's not that far. Might just play... I've activated Flow again. I think I'm just going to play another Fan Club President. Another Rocket Barrage. It's not Pursuit. Yeah, I guess I'll take another Rocket Barrage. It doesn't get the discount from the bar, but whatever. How's your yeah, let's do I want to kill her? The problem with killing her is that it does give them a chance to play a second Seraphine. Honestly, if they want to play a second Seraphine, go for it. Maybe they'll use like a twin or something here. I don't know. I think I'm ahead. I've gotten good card draw. I've got board presence. We've gotten some solid chip damage here. Basically, I just have to cast 7 burst or 7 targeting spells with Ezreal Seraphine when they level. Drum Solo is going to help with that. So is Song Spinner. I think we're in a good spot. Yeah. Sonic Wave. That is very fine if that's all they're doing. Oh, are they trying to... No, they can't be leveling Seraphine. They're leveling Seraphine. Are you kidding me? Really?
Alright, let's jam.
They just threw away so many cards for this, though. I have no idea if this is even correct, but they just threw away a billion cards for this. Sure, opponent. I mostly just cared about killing Vestai and Disciple, in all honesty. But yeah, they just threw away a billion cards. Yeah, health potion, that's why I didn't Blade's Edge here. Want to kill my 6-3, I guess? Go for it. Nothing? Sure. But yeah, like, they're out of cards. Maybe they have, like, Drum Solo, I guess. So I'll start with my own Drum Solo. See what I draw. A Seraphine and a Violent Discord. I'll play the Seraphine. Nice. I might be able to kill him now. Ooh. Oh, okay. Hello. That's a lot of damage. I can keep my fan club president around.
I hear you, Zon. Now you're about to hear me.
I have the second Seraphine, which is why I don't care about the Seraphine dying. Disintegrate's nice. Like, really, really nice. I could also just try to kill him. I think I'm going to High Note Disintegrate. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure here. And then that should do it. Yeah, I wanted to make sure this was my first High Note. So I like clearing their Seraphine too. This is shuffling 2 Seraphines into my deck. Sure, it's like... it's okay, whatever. It's a little painful. Mostly I'm just trying to get a lot of interaction out of their deck. I don't know if this is correct, though. Like, I did just throw away a lot of spells for Ezreal, but also I just kind of needed to level up Ezreal. And then I can just attack him for 9 here. They can burst speed summon Seraphine, though. Please don't get a good 2-mana spell. I don't know, though. Like, maybe I played this a little too fast, but I think we're okay still. There's no way they have nothing here. There's no way you're taking 6. You can't be taking 6, right? Did you think because I played the second Seraphine, I don't have Ezreal yet? No way. No way. They actually just took 6. Okay, do I have lethal? 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, that's nothing. Sure, whatever. I probably have lethal here. Oh, I definitely have lethal with that. I think, right?
A new era of technology begins.
So GG?
The future is still...
Yeah, they only have 2 cards anyway, so yeah, good game, most likely.
Check me out. I thought you'd never
All right,
ask.
2, 4, 6, 8. And I can cast all of that at burst and kill them at burst speed. They have to heal right now. Nope. G, opponent. Good game.
I knew we had it all along.
Ooh, okay. I actually don't see this matchup or this deck too much. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that it's a non-Seraphine deck. Varus Pantheon. This hand kind of sucks. Just looking for Hookmasters, and I guess for this matchup, Flocks. Disintegrates would be good too. Okay, I got the Hookmaster. good. But yeah, I actually don't see Varus too much. Nice! Double Hookmaster gets some nice damage here. I'm gonna assume my opponent has a little bit of healing, like Guiding Touch, but I'm not gonna assume too much healing here. I feel like that's part of the skill with this deck is realizing and just thinking about how much healing they have. I could just kill this, and I will just kill this now. I think this is actually really big in slowing them down, is killing the Saga Seeker. Like, that's insane for me. It's just killing it right now. Probably the most value you can get off of a Mystic Shot in this matchup. I'd love to draw a Fan Club President. Well, I have my combo a little early, though. Amulet? Yeah, sure, why not? Might be able to push in some damage here with this. Never mind. Well, maybe we can get a trade here. Maybe they'll take, like, the Scout weapon or something.
You did one Yordle portal and suddenly geography means nothing.
Oof. I got the combat reel. It's really good. Yeah, so much for my attack. Oh well. Still though, I think we're in a good spot here. We got the that's a really nice draw. That's actually really nice in case they play Varus. We can just kill Varus. If they play Varus, will I kill Varus? I don't think so. Like, I don't care. Like, what's Varus doing? He's just a quick attack unit. He's not close to leveling. If they pass, I pass. Sure, this is nothing. Put on the other 2/2, I assume. I don't like to play Seraphine this early because I like to save her for the combo, especially against a deck like this. Well, that kind of sucks. I guess I'll take the Rake because I want to actually block here.
In Twilight.
Oh, that's from the combat reel. I was like, where did they just get that mana from? Yeah, let's do this. I think it's fine. Not a big fan of this, but it's whatever. And I'm just gonna play Seraphine here. I don't think they'll try to single. Oh, okay. Well, if they try to single, I'll have this. I was gonna say I don't think they'll try to single because this is damaged, and I'm a Noxus deck, and I have a billion pings and just damage spells. Okay. We'll just pass for now. Like, they're the ones who want to do something. Like, maybe they just gem. If they play Varus, I might disintegrate. It's a little annoying if they play Varus, though.
True power eclipses both day and
Cultist.
night.
I don't like this play that much. I could make her a 3/5. Honestly, not a terrible plan. I'm gonna do this, not because I have any flock shenanigans I'm gonna do, but I just want to get on the board. I feel like if I pass, they'll pass and then maybe open attack and I take a bunch of damage. This also kind of makes them have to, yeah, gem here, which I'm fine with. Go ahead, gem, whatever. And we'll just pass again. I'm not gonna attack into this. Nice. Drum solo's great. Camphor's... I guess I could technically play gem into Camphor, but Pantheon's not a problem yet. I don't know. Like, this actually might be a loss. Like, I do think Demacia rally decks are a problem. Yeah, I know it's not a Demacia rally deck. It's a Targon deck, but it's basically just worse Demacia Pantheon. Worse Demacia Pantheon is still kind of scary.
Today we say enough.
Really? It's kind of an interesting line. I think I'll just play Bar here. I guess I can discard the Rake. Sure. It's not the worst thing to hit. Yep, gem, whatever. I might just be blocking this and static shocking in all honesty.
No moon
I'm trying to play this a little faster, but it also feels like I might be throwing here a bit. I don't know. I feel pressured. Basically, this is the opposite of what we want. Our opponent is pressuring us. We don't like that.
Lead, we must.
I think I'll just play high note. Make them play the make them play that pale. So I can with this. Really? That's the line, huh? I can make a 5 attack guy. Let's make a 5/4. Okay. As for this, maybe I should have put it on this so I could use the 3/3 to block the 2/3. Oh no. There's no way this is all they're doing. You gotta put pressure on. Oh, there's no way, right? That's it? Really? Okay. I'll do this for a little bit of board presence. So this basically comes down to, do they roll Spell Shield? At least for now. I will push in 5, I think. Try to push in 5. They can just chump with the 3/4. That's fine if they want to. If they roll Spell Shield, we can kind of deal with it. The 2-mana Bastion, Temporary Bastion's kind of annoying too. But they're running out of cards. Like, this is the problem I feel with this deck. Is it does run out of cards. They have the Cultist spell. Okay. I'm fine with this, I think. Depending on what they roll here, I'm fine with this. I think they rolled Spell Shield. I see a Spell Shield. I hate it. I also got Tough? Wow. I'll just do this to, 1, pop the Spell Shield and cycle through the deck. Another Static Shock's fine. So will... I'm playing Grave Physician mostly because I want board presence. Another Seraphine. Okay. How's our Seraphine looking? 2 out of 6. Nowhere near a level up. Do I kill him? What's the punish if I try to kill him? I don't think there is a punish if I try to kill him. Like, if they try to play the 2-mana Bastion, I can high note again. So yeah, let's do it. Let's try to kill him. I guess the punish is they play another Pantheon. Nice. That kind of really makes me feel like they have another Pantheon then. I guess I could play Harazi now, though. Ugh, I kind of forgot about the Darkened Lodestone. Oh, no. Uh-oh. That actually might screw me. Like, they play Pantheon here, they play Harazi next turn. Yeah, I don't think I win if they do that. Okay. And a Varus.
Both sun and moon pale in
Sure. That's fine, opponent. Go ahead. And they have another Pantheon. Did he get Spell Shield again? Okay, he didn't get Spell Shield again. Got Challenger. Okay, whatever. Jesus. Just drum solo to start with. Discord, Song Spinner. Okay, okay. Song Spinner might be able to pull a win out of my ass. Apprehend is good. Twins a thing. Time Winder. Yeah, Time Winder targets.
Lights, stage, amp. All right, let's jam. Let's mix up the sounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'll stun. I'm definitely gonna stun here. And I'll stun Pantheon. Yes. And maybe I can go for lethal. Yes. Yeah, I think I can go for lethal. Okay, gem to level up Varus. Cool.
I am more than this. We are more.
That's good. That means I can't play the cultist strike spell, whatever it's called. You know, it's a 4-mana thing. Furious Wielder. Honestly, I'll just take this. Yeah, this is nothing. Go for it. Oh, wait, they can play Furious Wielder now. Yeah, go ahead, opponent.
Yes, you could do.
I guess I'll chump here. It's not like the 2/2's doing anything. I was considering just taking it to just take the damage and be like, oh, well, now you can't play anything. So we'll just play, Ezreal. Yeah, we'll play Ezreal. And okay, they have 20 life, right? Oh boy, here we go. It's a lot of damage we got to deal with here. Okay, so we can start with... I kind of like keeping that, though. Whatever. Yeah, we'll start with this. That right away is 4. They have no elusive. Yeah, he didn't roll elusive. Twins, nice. Anything else, opponents? There's another 6. Is this lethal? I think this is lethal. 2, 4, 6, 8. Not enough. They might concede. Like, they might just wait a minute. It is lethal. I cast Twin 2. That's another 2 because it gets doubled by Seraphine. Yeah, this is exact lethal. Unless they have single. If they have single, we're screwed. I feel like if they had single, they would have singled a while ago. Right when I slammed Ezreal, they would have definitely singled. So they don't have it. This is game. GG. Right? 4, 6, 8, 10. I have 8. I have 9 mana plus 1. So yeah, we'll just do this now. Cool. GG, opponent. We win again, boys. This is such a dumb deck. I'm so sorry. Like, it is such a dumb deck. 2, 4, 6. Yep. GG.
Woo! What a show!
Okay, so welcome back to the deck. Only 2 games. We did 2 wins, no losses though. I wanted to try and get some more games in, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I played a couple more games and they were both Seraphine mirrors, and I was like, I don't want to just have Seraphine mirrors for the other matches, and I'm kind of running out of time to record. So sorry about that. Only 2 matches, but I feel like those were very good matches. We got to see exactly what this deck is trying to do. Plus, I don't want to make the video too long because some of those mirrors did kind of take a long time. And we already have a mirror, kind of. But yeah, we went against a Seraphine Viktor deck, Ionia Seraphine deck, and a Pantheon Varus deck. Both of the games, we basically showed what we're trying to do. I feel we dealt a billion damage with Ezreal. right? Like against that last game against the Pantheon player, I feel like I barely eked it out because I don't know if it was barely. Maybe it felt closer than it should have been because I wasn't thinking about lethal as hard as I should have been. But our first matchup against the Ionia deck felt really, honestly, kind of easy because I feel like that matchup should be easy, even though according to stats online, it should be favored for the Ionia player. I feel like it should be favored towards us because they want to take a lot of turns and go to the late game. We also want to go to the late game. Our combo can combo off at burst speed. So yeah, that's why I like the matchup. But yeah, I think this, I'm going to say it again. I am not the best at this deck. And even being not the best, as I admit, I will self-admit that, I still got some pretty solid wins. Most likely I made quite a few misplays in all honesty. Just objectively bad plays, and I still won. That's just the nature of card games and how I'm bad at card games. But yeah, I think if you can learn how to play this deck and not just be like some people I've seen who I feel like I've seen some people I played against some people who don't seem to understand what the deck's trying to do. If you know what you're trying to do with this deck, I feel like you can get a bunch of wins, like easy climbing with this deck. Don't just throw out your champions for free and have them die for literally no reason. I've had so many players in like high to mid diamond just throw out an Ezreal and he's nowhere near leveling, and then I just kill their Ezreal because he's a 3 health guy. Don't do that unless your hand is very bricked up. But yeah, I'd love to hear your opinion on this deck. Do you think this deck is OP? Do you think it needs a nerf? How would you nerf it if you think it does need a nerf? Do you think it's fine? I honestly look at it kind of like Nami. I think it's a very powerful deck that's a little bit tough to play, kind of like how Nami decks were before she got nerfed. And back when Nami decks were everywhere, I thought Nami needed a nerf. So maybe this deck needs a small nerf. Maybe we need to like change how Ezreal works. Maybe slow down Seraphine level up. Maybe nerf Fan Club President. I'd love to hear your opinion on this deck down in the comments below. And if you guys just enjoyed the video in general, I'd love if you could leave a like or a comment down below. Always helps me and helps out the channel. And if you guys want to keep up with the Legends of Runeterra content, you can always go and subscribe to the channel as well. Also, if you want to watch me play some more Legends of Runeterra, you can go and check me out over on Twitch at twitch.tv/Zenaton, where I stream pretty much every single day. Anyway, though, with that all said and done, thank you all again once more for watching this video. And until I see you guys in the next one, bye.